Imagine waking up every morning, not just existing, but truly living a life filled with excitement, purpose, and boundless energy. Picture yourself achieving things you once thought were impossible, breaking through limits and becoming the best version of yourself. Now, let me ask you, are you truly living or are you just surviving? Most people go through life feeling stuck, playing small, and accepting mediocrity. But deep down, there's a fire inside you that wants more. A voice that whispers, you were meant for something greater. And today I'm going to show you exactly how to unleash that greatness. By the time this speech ends, you will have a roadmap to turn an ordinary existence into an extraordinary life. But remember this, every extraordinary life begins with a clear and powerful vision. Without it, life becomes a random series of events with no direction, no purpose, and no real meaning. Most people drift through life, reacting to circumstances rather than creating their future. They wake up each day without a definite purpose, simply going through the motions. But those who build extraordinary lives do things differently. They design their future before it happens. They have a clear picture of what they want, who they want to become, and the kind of impact they want to make. Think about the greatest achievers in history. They did not stumble upon success by accident. They first saw it in their minds long before the world saw it in reality. Whether it was inventors, athletes, entrepreneurs, or leaders, they all shared one thing in common. A vision so strong that it guided every decision, every action, and every sacrifice they made along the way. They didn't just hope for success, they planned for it, worked for it, and pursued it with relentless focus. A person without a vision is like a ship without a compass, adrift, lost, and vulnerable to any storm that comes its way. But a person with a vision has direction, purpose, and a reason to keep moving forward no matter what obstacles arise. Clarity is the foundation of success. If you don't know exactly what you want, you will end up settling for whatever life gives you. The world is full of distractions, opinions, and pressures that can easily pull you away from your true potential. But when you have a strong vision, it acts like a filter, helping you eliminate distractions and focus only on what truly matters. It gives you a sense of purpose so powerful that nothing can shake your determination. The stronger your vision, the less likely you are to be influenced by negativity, doubt, or fear. Instead of being controlled by circumstances, you take control of your own life. However, having a vision is not just about setting goals. It's about creating an emotional connection to your future. A true vision is something that excites you, something that makes you jump out of bed every morning with energy and passion. It's not just about material success or achievements. It's about the feeling of fulfillment, growth, and impact. If your vision does inspire you on a deep level, it won't be strong enough to pull you through the challenges that come with pursuing greatness. That's why it's crucial to think beyond the surface level and truly ask yourself, what kind of life do I want to live? What kind of person do I want to become? How do I want to be remembered? Extraordinary people don't just set vague wishes like, I want to be successful or I want to be happy. They define their vision in crystal clear detail. They know exactly what success means to them, what kind of work they want to do, what kind of lifestyle they want to create, and even the kind of relationships they want to build. They visualize their future so vividly that it feels real even before they achieve it. This kind of clarity is what separates dreamers from doers. A weak vision fades with time, but a powerful vision stays alive, pushing you forward even when things get tough. But vision alone is not enough. A vision without action is nothing more than a fantasy. That's why those who build extraordinary lives do not just dream about their future, they commit to making it real. They use their vision as a roadmap, breaking it down into actionable steps. They set clear, measurable goals and hold themselves accountable. They understand that the journey will not always be smooth, but their vision gives them the strength to keep going even when challenges arise. When they encounter failure, they don't give up. They adjust, learn, and keep moving forward. Another key aspect of vision is flexibility. While having a strong vision is essential, being rigid about how you achieve it can hold you back. Life is unpredictable, and sometimes the path you plan may not be the path you end up taking. But as long as your vision remains clear, you can always find new ways to move toward it. The method may change, but the destination remains the same. That's why the most successful people are not just visionary thinkers. They are also adaptable and open to new opportunities. They trust their vision, but are willing to evolve along the way. One of the most powerful things about having a vision is that it gives your life meaning. When you know where you're going, every action, every challenge, and every sacrifice becomes worth it. You stop feeling lost or uncertain because you have something bigger guiding you. Instead of living a life of regret, wondering what could have been, you live a life of purpose, knowing that every step you take is bringing you closer to the life you were meant to live. Building an extraordinary life starts with seeing it in your mind first. If you can visualize it, believe in it, and commit to making it happen, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Mastering your mindset is the foundation of an extraordinary life. Everything you achieve or fail to achieve begins in your mind. Your thoughts shape your beliefs shape your actions, and your actions shape your reality. Most people underestimate the power of their mindset, assuming that success is only about skills, resources, or luck. But the truth is, two people can have the same opportunities, the same talents, and the same resources, yet one will thrive while the other remains stuck. The difference? Mindset. Those who succeed have trained their minds to work for them rather than against them. Your mind is like a garden. If you don't intentionally plant the seeds of success, growth, and positivity, weeds of doubt, fear, and negativity will take over. Most people go through life allowing their minds to be controlled by outside influences, social media, news, negative people, and past failures. They let fear dictate their decisions, doubt hold them back, and insecurity keep them small. But extraordinary people take charge of their mindset. They choose their thoughts carefully, feeding their minds with empowering beliefs, positive affirmations, and a strong sense of purpose. They understand that what they focus on expands, so they deliberately focus on growth, success, and solutions rather than problems and limitations. One of the biggest mindset shifts needed for an extraordinary life is replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Many people grow up being told that they are not smart enough, not talented enough, or not worthy of success. Over time, they start believing these lies and acting as if they are true. These beliefs create invisible barriers that prevent them from reaching their full potential. But here's the truth. Your past does not define your future. No matter where you come from, what challenges you've faced, or what mistakes you've made, you have the power to change your story. The most successful people in the world were not born with an advantage. They created one by shifting their mindset and refusing to accept limitations. Fear is another major obstacle that holds people back. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of what others will think. These fears stop more dreams than actual failure ever will. But the key to success is understanding that fear is just an illusion. It only has power if you let it control you. Every extraordinary person has felt fear, but instead of running from it, they use it as fuel to grow. They know that fear is a sign that they are stepping outside their comfort zone, and that's where real growth happens. Instead of letting fear paralyze them, they ask, what's the worst that can happen? And what's the best that can happen? More often than not, they realize that taking the risk is worth it because the potential reward is far greater than the fear itself. Another critical part of mastering your mindset is learning how to handle failure. Most people see failure as the end, but successful people see it as feedback. They understand that failure is not a reflection of their worth or intelligence. It is simply part of the learning process. Every mistake is a lesson, every setback is an opportunity to grow, and every rejection is redirection towards something better. The only true failure is giving up. When you train your mind to see failure as a stepping stone rather than a roadblock, you become unstoppable. You stop fearing failure and start embracing it as a necessary part of success. Resilience is another powerful mindset trait that separates the extraordinary from the average. Life will throw challenges at you. There will be times when things don't go as planned, when obstacles seem too big, and when everything feels overwhelming. But those who master their mindset do not break under pressure. They rise above it. They develop mental toughness, training themselves to stay focused, calm, and determined no matter what. They do not waste time complaining about problems. They focus on finding solutions. They do not let temporary failures shake their confidence. They remind themselves that every challenge is temporary and that they have the strength to overcome anything. Gratitude is also a game changer when it comes to mindset. Most people focus on what they lack, what's wrong in their lives, and what they haven't achieved yet. This creates a mindset of scarcity, making them feel like they are never enough. But successful people train their minds to focus on what they have rather than what they lack. They practice gratitude daily, reminding themselves of their progress, their blessings, and their opportunities. Gratitude shifts your perspective, allowing you to approach life with a sense of abundance and positivity. When you focus on what's good, you attract more good things into your life. One of the most important aspects of mindset mastery is self-discipline. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline is what keeps you moving forward even when you don't feel like it. Extraordinary people train their minds to stay committed to their goals no matter how they feel. They develop daily habits that align with their vision, whether it's reading, exercising, learning, or taking action toward their dreams. They do not rely on motivation because they know that waiting for motivation is a trap. Instead, they build routines that keep them consistent, making progress every single day. Your environment also plays a huge role in shaping your mindset. If you surround yourself with negative, fearful, and lazy people, their mindset will influence yours. That's why successful people are intentional about who they spend time with. They surround themselves with those who inspire, challenge, and push them to be better. They listen to empowering content, read books that expand their thinking, and engage in conversations that fuel their growth. They understand that the right environment can either lift them up or pull them down, so they choose wisely. Ultimately, mastering your mindset is a lifelong journey. It's not about being perfect, but about continuously growing, learning, and improving. The mind is the most powerful tool you have, and when you learn to control it, you gain control over your entire life. Those who build extraordinary lives do so not because they are lucky, but because they have trained their minds to think differently, to act courageously, and to never settle for less than they deserve. The moment you take control of your thoughts, you take control of your future. Taking massive action is the bridge between dreams and reality. Many people have big goals, strong desires, and powerful visions, but they never turn them into reality because they fail to take consistent, meaningful action. They wait for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, or the perfect plan before they start. But extraordinary people understand that waiting is the enemy of success. They do not wait for inspiration or permission. They take action even when they don't feel ready. They know that progress is more important than perfection, and that the only way to learn, grow, and improve is by doing. Most people stay stuck in the planning phase. They research, strategize, and think about their goals endlessly, but they never take the first step. They convince themselves that they need more time, more knowledge, or more confidence before they start. But in reality, they're simply afraid. Afraid of failure, afraid of making mistakes, and afraid of stepping out of their comfort zones. This is why so many dreams die before they even begin. Successful people, on the other hand, take action before they feel ready. They understand that confidence doesn't come from waiting, it comes from doing. The more they take action, the more they learn, adapt, and improve. Action is the most powerful form of clarity. Many people hesitate to move forward because they are unsure of the perfect path. But the truth is, clarity comes from action, not from overthinking. The only way to truly know what works is to try, fail, adjust, and keep moving. Extraordinary people embrace this mindset. They do not waste time over analyzing every decision. Instead, they take the first step, and then the next, and then the next, trusting that the path will become clearer along the way. They understand that movement creates momentum, and once they start, things begin to fall into place. Taking massive action also means being relentless. Most people give up too soon. They take a few steps, face obstacles, and then stop. They expect quick results, and when things don't happen immediately, they assume it's not meant to be. But the truth is, anything worthwhile takes time, effort, and persistence. Extraordinary people keep pushing forward no matter how many times they fail. They know that every challenge is a test, every setback is a lesson, and every delay is just part of the journey. They refuse to let temporary struggles stop them from achieving long-term success. One of the biggest mistakes people make is underestimating how much action is actually needed to achieve success. How much action people need to master to achieve success, and how most people do just enough to get by, hoping that minimal effort will bring maximum results. But those who build extraordinary lives understand that success requires extraordinary effort. They do not settle for doing the bare minimum. They go all in. They work harder, push further, and do more than what is expected. They know that the world does not reward those who do what is easy. It rewards those who are willing to do what others won't. Massive action also requires consistency. Many people start strong but lose motivation over time. They get excited about their goals, take action for a few weeks, and then stop when things get difficult or when they don't see immediate results. But true success comes from showing up every day, even when you don't feel like it, Extraordinary people develop habits that keep them moving forward no matter what. They build routines, set deadlines, and hold themselves accountable. They treat their goals like a commitment, not just a passing interest. They know that every small action adds up, and over time, consistent effort leads to massive success. Taking action also means being willing to take risks. Playing it safe never leads to greatness. Most people avoid risks because they fear failure. But successful people understand that risk is a necessary part of growth. They take bold steps even when there is uncertainty. They understand that every great achievement in history happened because someone was willing to take a chance. They do not wait for guarantees or perfect conditions. They move forward despite the unknown. They know that playing small leads to small results, but taking bold action leads to big rewards. Another key aspect of taking massive action is learning through doing. Many people believe they need to have all the answers before they start. But the reality is, most of the learning happens along the way. You don't become great by thinking about something. You become great by doing it repeatedly. The best way to learn a skill, build a business, or achieve any goal is through real-world experience. Extraordinary people embrace mistakes, knowing that every failure brings them one step closer to mastery. They see action as the best teacher and do not let fear of imperfection hold them back. Taking action also means removing excuses. Most people have a list of reasons why they can't start: lack of time, lack of money, lack of knowledge, or lack of support. But those who achieve greatness refuse to let excuses define their future. They find a way to make things work no matter what. They get creative, use what they have, and take advantage of every opportunity. They understand that the only thing truly standing between them and success is their willingness to act. Finally, taking massive action means staying committed for the long haul. Most people quit too early, not realizing that success often comes just beyond the point where most people give up. Extraordinary people push past that point. They stay patient, persistent, and focused, knowing that as long as they keep taking action, success is inevitable. They do not let short-term struggles distract them from long-term success. They stay dedicated to their vision, knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, brings them closer to their goals. In the end, action is the ultimate key to success. No matter how big your dreams are, no matter how strong your mindset is, nothing will change until you take action. Those who achieve extraordinary lives do not wait for the right time. They create the right time by taking bold, relentless, and consistent action. Developing unshakable resilience is one of the most important factors in building an extraordinary life. Life is unpredictable and challenges are inevitable. No matter how talented, intelligent, or hardworking you are, you will face setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt. Most people let these difficulties break them. They see obstacles as signs to quit, setbacks as proof that they are not good enough, and failures as permanent defeats. But extraordinary people think differently. They understand that setbacks are not the end of the road, they are part of the process. They do not allow difficulties to define them. Instead, they use them to grow, learn, and become stronger. Resilience is the ability to keep moving forward no matter what. It is the power to stand up every time you fall and the determination to keep pushing even when things feel impossible. Most people avoid difficulties, hoping for an easy path. But those who build extraordinary lives know that struggle is necessary for success. They embrace challenges because they understand that every difficulty is an opportunity to develop strength. They do not run from hardship. They face it head-on, knowing that overcoming obstacles is what separates the average from the exceptional. One of the most important aspects of resilience is having a strong why. When times get tough, it is easy to give up if you do not have a deep reason to keep going. People who achieve greatness have a purpose that is bigger than their struggles. They have a vision so powerful that no challenge can make them quit. Their why gives them the strength to push through the darkest moments. When everything seems to be falling apart, they remind themselves why they started in the first place. They know that their purpose is bigger than any single failure, and that keeps them moving forward. Resilient people also have a different way of looking at failure. Most people fear failure because they see as proof that they are not good enough. They take every setback personally and allow it to destroy their confidence. But those who build extraordinary lives see failure as feedback. They understand that every mistake teaches a valuable lesson and that failure is simply a stepping stone to success. They do not allow setbacks to shake their belief in themselves. Instead, they analyze what went wrong, adjust their approach, and try again. They keep going until they succeed. Another critical part of resilience is mental toughness. Life will test you in ways you never expected. There will be moments when nothing seems to be working, when people doubt you, and when you feel completely alone. Many people break under this pressure. They allow negativity, fear, and self-doubt to take control, but resilient people train their minds to stay strong no matter what happens. They refuse to let temporary struggles shake their confidence. They practice self-discipline, control their emotions, and stay focused on their goals, even in the most difficult situations. They understand that no challenge lasts forever, and as long as they keep going, they will eventually overcome any difficulty. Resilience is also about adaptability. Life rarely goes exactly as planned. Unexpected challenges will arise and things will not always work out the way you imagined. Many people give up when things do not go according to the original plan. They become frustrated, lose motivation, and decide that success is impossible. But resilient people do not see obstacles as dead ends. They see them as detours. They understand that the path to success is rarely a straight line. They are willing to change their approach, adjust their strategies, and find new ways to move forward. They do not let challenges stop them. They use them to become smarter, stronger, and better prepared for the future. One of the biggest mistakes people make is expecting instant results. In today's world, people want success to happen overnight. They start something new, and if they do not see immediate progress, they assume it is not working. They become impatient and quit before they ever reach their full potential. But resilience means playing the long game. Extraordinary people understand that success is a journey, not a destination. They stay patient, trusting that their hard work will pay off in the long run. They do not let temporary difficulties distract them from their bigger vision. They know that as long as they keep pushing forward, they will eventually succeed. Building resilience also requires self-belief. Many people fail not because they are not capable, but because they do not believe in themselves. They allow doubt and insecurity to stop them from even trying. But those who build extraordinary lives develop an unshakable belief in their ability to succeed. They trust themselves even when no one else does. They remind themselves of their strengths, their progress, and their ability to overcome challenges. They refuse to listen to negativity or let other people's doubts influence their mindset. They know that as long as they believe in themselves, nothing can stop them. One of the most powerful ways to build resilience is to develop a strong support system. No one achieves success alone. Everyone needs encouragement, guidance, and motivation from others. Resilient people surround themselves with those who lift them up, push them forward, and remind them of their strength. They seek out mentors, build strong relationships, and stay connected to those who inspire them. They do not waste time with negative people who drain their energy or make them doubt themselves. Instead, they choose to be around those who encourage growth, positivity, and resilience. In the end, resilience is what determines who succeeds and who gives up. Challenges are inevitable, but quitting is a choice. Those who build extraordinary lives are not the ones who never fail. They are the ones who refuse to stay down. They rise every time they fall, push forward when things get tough, and keep going when everyone else has given up. They know that resilience is the key to turning dreams into reality, and they never stop fighting for the life they want. Surrounding yourself with the right people is one of the most powerful ways to shape an extraordinary life. The people you associate with influence your mindset, habits, and actions more than you realize. Whether you succeed or fail, grow or stay stagnant, push forward or give up, much of it depends on who you spend time with. Many people fail to reach their full potential simply because they are surrounded by negativity, doubt, and mediocrity, but those who achieve greatness understand the power of environment. They intentionally build relationships with people who challenge, inspire, and push them to be better. They choose to surround themselves with those who elevate their thinking, encourage their growth, and reinforce their belief in what is possible. One of the biggest mistakes people make is staying around negative, toxic, or small-minded individuals. Many people remain in friendships, relationships, or social circles that drain their energy and hold them back simply because they are afraid of change. They spend time with those who complain, make excuses, and settle for less. Over time, they absorb the same mindset, adopting the same limiting beliefs, fears, and bad habits. But extraordinary people understand that if they want to grow, they must be willing to let go of relationships that do not support their vision. They are not afraid to distance themselves from those who bring them down because they know that their future is too important to be influenced by negativity. Being around the right people means finding those who challenge you to level up. Growth does not happen in isolation. If you are the smartest or most successful person in your circle, you are in the wrong circle. Extraordinary people seek out mentors, coaches, and friends who are ahead of them in different areas of life. They surround themselves with those who push them beyond their comfort zones, expand their thinking, and expose them to new opportunities. They understand that success leaves clues, and by learning from those who have already achieved what they want, they can shorten their own path to success. Another key to surrounding yourself with the right people is choosing those who believe in you even when you doubt yourself. The journey to an extraordinary life is not easy. There will be times when you question your abilities, face failure, and feel like giving up. Many people quit simply because they have no one to remind them of their potential. But successful people build relationships with those who uplift and encourage them. They surround themselves with people who remind them of their strengths, challenge them to keep going, and hold them accountable to their goals. They understand that in moments of doubt, the right people can make all the difference between giving up and pushing forward. Being intentional about your environment also means protecting your energy. Many people waste time on meaningless conversations, gossip, and drama that add no value to their lives. They allow distractions and negativity to consume their mental space, making it difficult to focus on their goals. But those who build extraordinary lives guard their time and energy fiercely. They choose to be around people who inspire them, educate them, and bring positivity into their lives. They eliminate toxic relationships, avoid unnecessary negativity, and prioritize connections that contribute to their growth. One of the most important aspects of surrounding yourself with the right people is understanding that relationships should be based on mutual growth. It is not just about taking inspiration and guidance from others, it is also about giving back, supporting, and adding value to those around you. Successful people do not just seek mentors and high achievers, they also lift others up, share knowledge, and contribute to the success of their circle. They believe in building strong, meaningful relationships based on trust, respect, and mutual success. They understand that true success is not just about personal achievements, but also about helping others rise. Many people believe that their environment is fixed, but the truth is, you have the power to change it. You can actively seek out new friendships, join communities of like-minded individuals, and surround yourself with those who inspire greatness. In the modern world, it has never been easier to connect with successful and driven individuals. Books, podcasts, online courses, and social media provide unlimited access to the wisdom and guidance of the world's greatest minds. Those who truly want to elevate their lives take advantage of these opportunities, constantly surrounding themselves with knowledge, motivation, and success-driven people, even if they are not physically present. Another crucial aspect of choosing the right people is learning to say no. Many people struggle to cut off negative influences because they feel guilty or obligated to maintain certain relationships. But extraordinary people understand that they cannot afford to let guilt or fear hold them back. They recognize that it is not selfish to protect their energy, prioritize their growth, and distance themselves from those who do not support their vision. They are willing to make difficult choices in order to create an environment that fuels their success. Ultimately, the people you surround yourself with will either push you forward or hold you back. Every relationship in your life is either helping you grow or keeping you stagnant. Those who build extraordinary lives are intentional about their relationships. They seek out those who challenge them, inspire them, and push them to new heights. They remove toxic influences, protect their energy, and continuously place themselves in environments that support their goals. The truth is, success is not just about what you know or how hard you work. It is also about who you choose to walk the journey with. When you surround yourself with the right people, you create an environment where success becomes inevitable. Mastering self-discipline is the foundation of building an extraordinary life. It is the ability to do what needs to be done even when you do not feel like doing it. Many people have big dreams, powerful goals, and incredible ideas, but they fail to take consistent action because they lack self-discipline. They allow distractions, temptations, and short-term comfort to take priority over their long-term vision. But those who achieve greatness understand that success is not about motivation, it is about discipline. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline is what keeps you moving forward when motivation disappears. Most people wait until they feel inspired before they take action. They tell themselves they will start tomorrow, next week, or when they feel ready. But the truth is, waiting for the right moment is a trap. Those who build extraordinary lives do not rely on feelings to dictate their actions. They create habits, systems, and routines that keep them on track regardless of how they feel in the moment. They understand that the small, consistent actions they take every day will determine their future. They do not let excuses, distractions, or laziness control them. Instead, they take control of their time, energy, and focus, ensuring that every day is a step toward their goals. One of the most powerful aspects of self-discipline is the ability to delay gratification. Most people want instant results. They seek quick success, easy rewards, and fast progress. But true success requires patience, persistence, and the ability to resist short-term temptations. Those who achieve extraordinary things understand that success is a long-term game. They are willing to make sacrifices today in order to reap the rewards tomorrow. They choose long-term fulfillment over short-term pleasure. They understand that every moment of discipline, every sacrifice, and every act of self-restraint brings them closer to their ultimate vision. Developing self-discipline also means eliminating distractions. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, entertainment, notifications, and endless choices make it easy to lose focus. Many people struggle to stay consistent with their goals because they allow distractions to consume their time and energy, but those who master self-discipline take control of their environment. They create spaces that support their productivity, remove unnecessary distractions, and set clear boundaries for their time. They do not allow unimportant things to take away their focus from what truly matters. One of the most difficult parts of self-discipline is pushing through discomfort. Most people avoid difficulty, choosing comfort over challenge. They give up when things get hard, convincing themselves that they are not capable, ready, or good enough. But those who succeed understand that growth happens through discomfort. They embrace challenges, knowing that every struggle makes them stronger. They do not quit when things get tough. They push harder. They train themselves to do what others are unwilling to do, and that is what sets them apart. Self-discipline is not just about working hard. It is about working smart. Many people mistake discipline for endless hustle, thinking that success is about doing more and more without rest. But those who truly master self-discipline understand the importance of balance. They create structured routines that include focused work, rest, and recovery. They know that burnout leads to failure, so they prioritize their health, energy, and mental well-being. They do not waste time on unimportant tasks. Instead, they focus on high-value actions that bring real results. One of the most effective ways to build self-discipline is by setting clear goals. Many people struggle with discipline because they lack clarity about what they want. They wake up every day without a plan, allowing distractions and random events to control their time. But those who achieve greatness know exactly what they are working toward. They set specific, measurable goals and break them down into daily actions. They create deadlines, track their progress, and hold themselves accountable. They understand that discipline is not about willpower, it is about having a clear system that keeps them focused. Another key to mastering self-discipline is controlling your thoughts. Many people fail to stay disciplined because they allow negative thoughts to take control. They tell themselves they are too tired, too busy, or not capable enough. They allow self-doubt, fear, and insecurity to stop them from taking action. But those who succeed train their minds to reject excuses. They replace negative thoughts with empowering beliefs. They remind themselves that discipline is a choice, and every time they choose action over excuses, they strengthen their self. Building self-discipline also means learning how to say no. Many people struggle with discipline because they try to do too many things at once. They say yes to every request, every invitation, and every distraction, leaving little time for what truly matters. But those who master self-discipline understand that saying no is a powerful skill. They protect their time, energy, and focus by eliminating unnecessary commitments. They understand that every time they say no to distractions, they are saying yes to their goals. One of the biggest myths about self-discipline is that it requires extreme effort all the time. Many people believe that being disciplined means forcing themselves to work hard every single day. But the truth is, self-discipline becomes easier over time. The more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. It is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Those who build extraordinary lives do not rely on willpower alone. They build habits and routines that make discipline automatic. They structure their days in a way that removes the need for constant decision-making, allowing them to stay consistent effortlessly. At its core, self-discipline is about taking control of your life. Most people let their emotions, habits, and external circumstances dictate their actions. But those who achieve greatness take full responsibility for their choices. They do not blame circumstances, make excuses, or wait for motivation. They take action, even when it is difficult. They understand that every disciplined choice brings them closer to their goals. In the end, self-discipline is the difference between those who dream and those who achieve. It is the bridge between where you are now and where you want to be. Those who master self-discipline do not rely on luck, talent, or motivation. They create success by consistently doing what needs to be done, no matter what. They understand that discipline is not a burden, it is the key to freedom, success, and an extraordinary life.